What's up YouTube? Welcome back to MMOSWORLD. We are going to be taking a first impressions look at this pretty classic MMORPG called Blood Rites. It is, well, came out in 2011 if I'm not mistaken, sometime June 2011. It had sort of this dark-ish, vampire-ish aesthetic to the game, which when you start playing it, it's nothing like it at all. It's an Asian MMO. So we're going to be spending 10, 15, 20 minutes jumping in, seeing character creation, checking out what your first steps in Blood Rites are. So you can download this on bloodrites.com or get, the launcher or whatever from wherever you can get it from. And the first thing you'll notice that for this year, 2019, they have a new Hyperion server. It's the only one that I can choose because I'm a new player, I suppose, and it's also the recommended server, so anybody coming back and want to play, you can start with this one. So I'm going to click Hyperion and let's go ahead and log in. As you can see from the loading art and everything, there you go. If you needed any proof that this is a classic MMO, this is it. The graphics definitely look like something that was made from last decade, and you do see that in the textures and the environments and everything. It's pretty bright for a game called Blood Rites, and if you go to the website, the marketing is really different. You'll see all these dark images of, kind of vampire-y stuff, but when you get to the game, it's bright and colorful, so it's like the marketing team didn't get the memo. Let's go ahead and create a new character right now. Let's see, yeah, we can rotate it. As usual, those are some really large boobies. Okay, let's go ahead and put a name for this one. I'm going to go with Halfwin or Half, and let's do a male character. Let's see what the male models look like. Okay, hairstyle choices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 choices in total. Not a whole lot. Let's go for that one. Color 5 choices only. Let's go for red hair. And face, I can't. There you go. That's how you zoom in. That is the character models, y'all. It doesn't match the head. I guess that one does. And we can also change outfit right here. Either go for a more casual, hot day, hot summer, outdoor adventuring look, or you go for the cold, wintry, kind of male skirt thing. I'm gonna go with this one, and now we can choose our classes as well. Most modern MMOs will put up a screen detailing the difficulty level of the class. Is it good for beginners? What does it do? But of course this was from last gen, so you can't really see that. So here it says you can choose a class at level 20, so you can't actually pick a class right now, it doesn't look like. But so far there's warrior, archer, and I'm guessing the outfits or the gear that you're looking at is sort of endgame-ish, I think. Anyway, so let's go ahead and hit OK and let's jump into the game. Alright, here is some intro tutorial telling you that question mark means a quest and all this stuff, which if you've played MMOs in the past, you will already know. The first thing you'll notice about Blood Rites, yep, 3D MMORPG over your shoulder cam. You can use your right mouse button, hold it down to look around, and WASD to move. You can also click to move, just like that. And the camera does go out all the way like that, so you can play this as a top-down ARPG if you wanted to as well. You'll have a pretty decent size skill bar down here. My first one is just normal attack, and the second one is a proper heavy strike attack, and that should be a heal of some sort. Yep, slowly regenerate HP and MP. F1 is a mount. Do I have a mount right now? I do not. No summon mount, cannot mount. The last one, Control F there, is return, so you can bind that to a town or city to quickly travel. This thing over here, I like that the UI modules can be dragged around on screen like that. That's pretty cool. I have 0 quests. I have a premium bag apparently, and I can put that in there. I'm not sure what that is. Otherwise, the UI is pretty interesting. It says beginner up here, and that's my health and MP in the top left. I also have a buff here. Beginner's privilege increases the XP and trophies of players below level 60 by 50%. So that's pretty nice. I guess this is a level up event on a brand new server, because the server I'm on is pretty new. As for this reward, I'm not sure what this is. I can claim that in about 3 minutes, so there's not much to do here. There's a lot of icons to the side. You have your character sheet. Nice, I like that. Lots of good info telling you what your damage is and all the equipment that you can put on. Players well, locked rankings. So guilds and arena, and for PvP, you got titles as well. Elf. Now, Elf is a companion system for Blood Rites. It's been that way since, oh gosh, 8 years ago. Hasn't really changed, but these things will come out, will unlock the higher you progress. Here you have your inventory, of course, and I have, looks like some premium item stuff here. I've got coins, 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 so I guess this is all premium stuff. So we'll play a little bit, we'll see gameplay and combat, and then we'll check the premium store to see what's in it. Let's go ahead and talk to Alexandria. Okay, right-clicking is not... You gotta double-click, left-click. Greetings, Hef. Welcome to Teos, the world that has become a battleground for the forces of Elysium and Absalom. The gods of Elysium promise tremendous power to those who will dare fight against the demons of Absalom. The choice is yours. This world is full of dangers and threats. To make your adventure safe, you need to be able to defend yourself. Okay, there's going to be XP and money, so let's go and pick that up. And I've leveled up, of course, because 50% XP is a lot. So, hey. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a weapon. Let's accept that. Go to the trading camp. Instructor Garen is already waiting for you. He'll offer you 4 weapons of different types to choose from. So this is where I guess you start learning a little bit about your class's stuff. Let's go ahead and accept and let's move on. A new tip here. There is controls guide. I don't need the controls guide. Thank you very much. And now we go explore the wide world of Blood Rites. Let's open the map real quick and see where we are. Where are we anyway? Ancient portal. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Left click here to learn about controls. This thing? No, that's kills. Well, let's just click that. Now I can't get rid of that icon on the minimap. Never mind, we'll just move forward. So that is your default running speed right now. Oh gosh, look at this grass. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like the charm of playing a classic game because it reminds them of a time when MMO was a lot more, slower paced, when GCD used to rule everything. There was less, consensus or emphasis on, leveling up fast and doing all kinds of cash store things. So without a weapon, I'm only doing 1 damage. So let's go ahead and pick up the weapon from Garen real quick. There are 4 types of weapons in the game. A spear and an archbow deal physical damage, while an artifact and a... What? Leer? Deals magical damage. When you select your character's class, you'll only be able to use a class weapon and class skills. So this is sort of like some games where, your archetype changes depending on the weapon that you equip, which is interesting. It definitely does away with the standard, oh, you pick a default class at the very beginning and then you stick to it right until the very end. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna pick the spear. Let's see melee. Let's see how melee combat works here. So this is your main weapon slot. Excellent. Let's leave it there. There are 4 types. Oh, I already did that. First battle. Our comrades delivers food and medicine through this forest. The way through the forest is often blocked by wild hornets. Kill a few and get the swarm of the road. So now we're gonna go kill some hornets, and you do see the spear at the back of my character here. So let's now try it. Well, I'm not doing any damage. Oh, you gotta be in range. So that's interesting. So, the hitbox and the animations are, it's pretty ancient, but gets the job done. It's not, you don't expect a flashy modern game like BDO or something like that. So, Moon. Damn, it's really hard. I can't click anything in here. You'll notice that in the quest box, you'll see that some of these names are highlighted, which usually means you can click on it to bring up some sort of codex. Anyway, to use heavy strike, left click on the monster and then left click on the skill or press 2. So that is my heavy strike, my first skill. Anyway, let's just go kill some wild hornets and see what happens here. See how fast they die. Okay, heavy strike, bam. Dead. And you gotta left click your loot to pick it up. Or not. You can press that tilde icon to get it. The controls are kind of, made for sort of Asian controls. Not necessarily a bad thing if you like you know, playing with combos and everything. But the emphasis on the hot bar is still there. So, traditional theme park MMO. One thing I haven't noticed yet is the global cooldown. Is there a global cooldown? It looks like per skill for now, but I need more skills to determine if there is a GCD or not. Now, how many do we have? Nope, we've got all 3. Let's go back to the training camp. Oh, no, we're moving forward because there is Moon right there. And just clicking on the map itself is this level up. This is the world of Teos, and there's 4 different zones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 zones right now, with a lot of mini areas. So yeah, traditional theme park MMO. Probably a hub crawl as well. So I'm guessing on this new server, because it's a beginner server where XP is double or whatever, you can just stick to the main quest and level up all the way. But I'm quite sure you're gonna get lots of boosts in the store too. And she's dressed for forest travel. Okay, Moon, what do you got? There are quests that won't require you to kill monsters. Their goal may be to deliver information, explore the territory, open locks, or collect resources. Thanks for your help. Now, wild hornets will leave us alone, at least for some time. Not exactly, I saw like a shit ton of them back there. Anyway, let's level up again, which we have, and now, this is what I was hoping for. We get some new skills. If the skill level is blinking, it means that it can be leveled up with a left click. So, let's see what we can do. Sudden Strike. This one gives me, it's an AoE, number of targets 4. I like that. And down here we can go to Accuracy as well, which is a passive one, which increases my critical hit chance by 5%. I'm going to go with a third skill here. Yes, there we go. I just unlocked that. And I still can do some more. So I can upgrade that passive. Your Sudden Strike hits 1 more target. So this is going to be a massive AoE. Let's go ahead and do that. Where's my skill? How many do I have? I've got 1 more point remaining, and I can put that in here for a critical chance. Let's go and do that. There you go. Once you hit level 4, you then start earning skill points to put in stuff. And from here, I guess you can just drag. Yep, you can drag your skills that you have and put them in your hotbar. So I've got active, passive here. Professions, here we go. Crafting, blacksmithing, disassembly, and tailoring so far. Guild, later on you can get guild skills as well, which is cool. And gods, which is probably a late game mechanic or some sort. So interesting, very, very traditional in the sense of character progression. That's one way. Gear will be the other way, of course, and then the dungeoneering and raids if this game has it later on. Let's go ahead and click flowers. Help me collect some water lilies. Yes, so this game right now, because it's made in a period where this is really popular, it's just trying to tell you that you won't be killing all the time. You will also be picking up fetch quests, essentially. Except, oh, hang on, what was that? Monster has appeared in blah blah blah. Complete the quest when you destroy it to receive a reward. So that thing just flashed across my screen. A monster is in the area. Oh, it says research instead of pick up. When you double click it with a water lily, look, it says research. So time hasn't really been kind, I guess, to the localization of this. This first appeared in Taiwan, I believe, or China. It's not a Korean game. I believe it's Chinese. And the lack of a speed sprint or something is really bothering me. But that's like a modern day mechanic, you know, where you press sprint, a shift button to sprint. You won't see that until much later on. So now that we have the lilies, we're actually delivering it to somebody down the road there, Isla. So let's go. I wonder if it's one of those MMOs where you have to wait quite a bit to get your first mount, because traditionally that's what used to happen. Old MMOs, think of WoW, you waited a while to get your first mount. Lord of the Rings Online, when it first launched, you had to wait, I think, 30 levels, which is quite long to get your mount, and so on and on. Back then it was a luxury. You had to earn the right to mount. These days you can just buy one from the store, level 1 up. Okay, Ayla, in the beginning you will quickly level up, but the higher your level, the longer it will take to get to the next one. This is because you become stronger with each new level. You'll also get new abilities at some levels, such as Elf Companions and Divine Transformation. That's interesting. Thank you. Luna didn't tell me that she made a new friend. We are taking the provisions of the training camp, but we've run into some difficulties. Level up again. I'm now 5. Okay, so search for the missing beast. We were almost at the camp when I noticed that one of my pets was missing. These animals are very friendly and obedient, but way too curious, which leads to trouble sometimes. I'm worried that my raccoon, of all the fucking pets, a raccoon, I was expecting something else, but a goddamn raccoon could have wandered to a goblin village. And that is gonna, oh, it's gonna give me a raccoon pet. But it will expire after 25 days. This is another popular mechanic for Asian games. You don't actually buy and keep the things. Even at premium stuff from the store, you get them, but they're on a timer, so you're renting these premium items. I personally dislike that because, you know, it shows you something, it makes you fall in love with something or rely upon it, and then they take it away from you, and you're like, oh, get another one. So it's kind of a, you know, it's kind of a thing that Asian games do, which is kind of, you know, preying on people who have sort of the weak resistance and have to have the best stuff, but they just don't know that it'll go away after some time. So let's go ahead and find the raccoon. The raccoon is in Goblin Village somewhere. I suspect we'll be doing some fighting here with some goblins. Let's go ahead and look for little raccoon. No, the one thing I've just noticed. Oh, hang on. We are getting something premium. Yep, additional bag. And in 5 minutes time, I'll get a whip too, which increases riding speed. Oh, that's great, but I don't have a goddamn horse. So let's go ahead and open up the additional bag, which allows adds 8 slots. Don't think it does anything. Hello. Yeah, so I'm not sure how that works. Ah, okay, I gotta drag that and put it here. Now, I guess if I wanted to, I'd have to buy it. This costs 30 coins, I have to unlock slots, and then I can put my bag in there. There's no sort of bag anywhere. Expand the inventory, okay. Oh, okay, you gotta hit expand to consume that bag. Yeah, so far, not a real good job of informing players about, you know, the ins and outs of mechanics like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and use our new skills. Goblin Hunter's level 5. I'm gonna hit my 3 button. Boom, sudden strike. That's gonna be great. Ooh, wow, I kind of like that. I'm on fire now. And that buff is called Combat Rage, so I better make use of it. There we go. You know, looking at the animations and stuff now, this could pass off well as a mobile game, I suppose, because it has that sort of quality. Remember when mobile games first started coming out, and you notice the animations and the quality of the graphics and everything? I feel like this could port over and be pretty successful, especially in the Asian market. I'm gonna kill more goblins for a bit. Okay, raccoon. Show yourself. Is that the raccoon? No. It's in here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. That's a pretty large raccoon. Okay, the raccoon is saved. Go back to Isla. That was pretty easy. Now, while we're running back, I have more points to be distributed. So let me just upgrade my skill real quick. Ambush. Anything else I can do? Heavy strike. Can I upgrade that? No, I only had 1 skill point there. Okay, back. Hang on. I'm gonna whack this guy and this guy. Okay, let's do AoE. Bam! Got him. Heavy strike. Bam! It's not bad if you got the patience to sit through this and you know, get past the early levels. This could be an interesting end game, you know, when you've got more skills and you've unlocked one of those classes. As for the story, I just don't have hope. I don't know. I mean, if you're watching this and thinking, oh, I'm gonna go play this later on, just don't expect to be blown away by narratives from you know, games like these. Alright, let's turn this in. Oh, my baby is safe, you know. I can see that this raccoon likes you. You can keep it. He will help you collect loot that drops for... So this pet, no wonder it's a premium pet that's only 25 days. This will pick up all your loot so you don't have to manually keep pressing that damn button. Another sham. Okay, let's go ahead and Take the next one. My partner Clyde is looking for the raccoon somewhere at the foot of the mountain. Go tell him that everything is fine. He can come back. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's use the raccoon to summon the pet. Right click it in your inventory. Okay, I just did that. Nothing happened. Oh yeah, okay, use the raccoon 25 days. Give it a name. Let's see. Picker-upper. For the loot. The name is too long. Well, fuck you. F you. There we go, I've got a new pet. So this is the pets and mounts panel. You can have a bunch of pets and it goes to the next page as well. And this ability is to pick up loot. So I guess that later on there's going to be different pets that do different things. Maybe passively increase combat and stuff. Who knows? I do have a skill point. Where can I put it? In here. Heavy strike. Let's upgrade that. I also noticed a help feature here. Oh, hang on. Premium bag. Yeah, okay, I see that. But what's the help feature? You open up a browser. There's a beginner's guide dating back to November 2018. So yeah, it does appear like this game has gotten some sort of resurgence, which is why there's a new server and all new written guides and everything. So we're gonna make our way to Clyde real quick. Kill anything I see in between, watch the pet in action, and then we'll stop and we'll take a look at the in-game store and let's see what's in there. Alright, here we are, Clyde. What's up? Some monsters can put various spells on a character that can burn, poison, or stun. So that's basic debuff mechanics for MMOs. Puts a status on you. I'm glad that the raccoon is fine. Now we can finally go to the camp. I'm starving after all this searching and it's not safe here. Level up. Yeah, I'm now 7. Okay, next one, piles of stones. Look like it happened. You see those fire golems too, right? They just appeared recently. Destroy one so that we can study their power. That's going to give me a firebird. That's my mount, y'all. And that is for 35 days. So my mount only lasts 35 days. I'm sure they'll sell you permanent mounts in the store, or maybe you can earn it in some way. So those are the fire golems. Let's go ahead and wipe them out. Hello, fire golems. AoE. Wham! Oh, looks like I got all 4. Another one. Wham! Nice. I just took out 4 at once. And there's my pet going into action. It's a good thing that at least these guys don't need to be fed. Like modern games like Black Desert Online, for example, when you do buy a pet, you know, they need to be fed food and everything, or they will not pick up the loot, especially for those that can pick up loot. Go ahead and improve Sudden Strike. Let's talk to Clyde again. That golem wasn't that simple. Are you kidding? I just wiped out a whole bunch of them. The energy that was hidden inside the stone is turned into a wonderful firebird. It is rightfully yours. After you complete the quest, open your inventory, right click on the firebird, and give it a name. So naming pets and mounts are a thing here. Level up again. So I've done 8 quests so far, and all these quests has given me levels. You know, I think it's just hiding from the fact that as soon as you get out of the level 20 range, it's going to take forever to get anywhere. Let's go ahead and use the 35-day mount. Let's call this Cuckoo Bird. Let's name's too long. Alright, whatever. What if I don't want to name it? It cannot be empty. You have to name it. Oh shit. Okay, that does it. Well shit. Name is too long. Fine. Okay, so there we go. That is a decent looking mount, I suppose. It doesn't have abilities, and I can summon it. Can I put it in the hotbar? I cannot. So hang on, let me just see if I can F1 here. Yep, so that is summoning my mount right now, and there you go. This is what mounts look like in Blood Rites at the moment. It is a bird, but you can't really gain altitude and fly around the world just from this point of view, really. So there it is. I mean, it's a nice looking bird, and I'm sure, you know, people will see that and like, oh, that's cool, I want it permanently. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop here. We're going to stop adventuring, and we're going to take a look at the in-game store, the premium store. All right, here we go. So premium currency seems to be coins, and you can top up there, and there's gold as well, which I wonder if there's like a currency exchange, exactly what I was thinking of. So you can use in-game currency to buy gold, and there's daily gifts as well, sample basket, but I need to be level 31 to use that. I'm going to click receive anyway, so I already got that one. Let's go back to the store now and let's look at the what's on the front page. Moon chests. This one gives you magic necklace, level 90 sacred weapon set. You can buy gear directly from the store, and it's only 15 coins. Soul catcher sounds interesting, but it costs the most coins so far. 250 coins. Allows you to transfer enchantment between items. I see. So I guess an enchantment system exists that will fail sometimes, and you can get that the higher you go with your weapons, and it seems like you can then transfer to another gear, so that's pretty popular, and I guess that's why these things are pretty expensive. Elf Nix costs 1200 coins. What is that? Open this set to get a unique class-specific pink elf with random attributes. Right, so the elf system, it was told to us earlier, is a companion system, and elf has abilities. Attributes. So I guess that is another way to bolster your stuff. The sets, we got gear sets, bait for fishing, I suppose, and that is totally a worm's icon there. You can totally see that worm. PvP, resurrection scroll. After a character dies in PvP, you can revive on the spot without losses. Yeah, it's a quite pretty advantageous store so far. Battle rune and pets. Let's see, pink spirit pet. I'm just trying to find out if you can get a pet or a mount that is permanent. Character, I guess you can get. There is no preview at all. So under character, if you want to buy, okay, male, female, queen mage, click on it. I don't have credits. Okay, fine, but you can't preview what you're buying, which is kind of sad. So why would anyone buy it? Premium dragon claw. What is this? Level up dragon magic on the dragon island. And upgrade. Pretty much that. Coupons as well. It's a pretty advantageous store, but for a game this age, I don't know who'd still be playing it or what. I don't know what the population is. I don't think this is on Steam, because I got this directly, the launcher directly from Rites website. But yeah, that is it. That's the store for you. So you make your own mind if this thing's worth playing or not. For final thoughts, classic MMO. It looks like it from a previous generation, of course, but so far the things that I enjoyed in here is, if you're going to play a classic MMO, look for one that really throws you back to the late 2000s, where the graphics look like this. There's a lot of running around and fetching and killing quests, and the combat here at least feels decent for a game this age, 2011. I think that's where I've had the most fun so far. I'm not a big fan of the pets and mounts being rented. I'd prefer that to be always permanent, but hey, they need you to get some money. Anyway, the most important information you need to know is Rites is still around. There's a brand new server that I'm on, which is friendly to new players because of the 50% XP buff. And most importantly, this game is free to play. So if you want to check it out, go to blitritesmmo.com or whatever, or game.net, and get the launcher for this. And yeah, have some fun. Anyway, that's it from us. Hit the like button and subscribe to MMOSWORLD for more good stuff, I suppose. And don't forget to visit our website, MMOSWORLD.com. As ever, I'm Adrian from MMOSWORLD, signing out.